The motto of NASA is "for the benefit of all." However, this is not entirely true, as there are some things that they really do not want people to know or find out and benefit from. Everyone knows that NASA has dealings with space exploration and aeronautics, but they are also behind the design and the operation of airplanes. Ever since World War II ended in 1945, the United States has worked hard creating breakthroughs in rocket science. NASA was set up following the signing of the National Aeronautics and Space Law in 1958 by President Dwight D. Eisenhower, who said it was a historic step. This was due to the fact that the United States had the chance to go after their dream of winning the race to space against Russia. NASA is known for many successful missions, most notably the International Space Station along with the Apollo 11 mission, which saw Neil Armstrong, Buzz Aldrin, and Michael Collins heading to the Moon in 1969. More recently they have sent exploratory missions to Mars along with launching a spacecraft to take a look at Pluto. NASA has also helped in advancements of products that are oriented towards consumers, including computer technology and telecommunication satellites. While NASA has revealed many things to the public, they have also kept some things close to their chest, which means their motto is not accurate. So what has NASA tried to conceal away from the public eye? 1. Warp drive technology. Warp drive technology is something that NASA has been working on in secret and which could become a possibility in the near future. In 2015, it came to light through a forum that NASA had found a way of accelerating beyond the speed of light. This was when the team was at work on the M drive and lasers were shot through a resonance chamber in the drive and traveled at 300 million meters a second. However, the team working on it does not know how it happened. 2. There is life on Mars. In 2014, a woman said that she had worked on the Viking Mars rover project in 1979. While working on the telemetry, two humanoid figures which were wearing thin protective spacesuits had approached, but when they went to tell someone and came back, the room was locked and it was covered up, and NASA never commented about the finding. 3. Secret Space Shuttle. A secret space shuttle from the Air Force has been in orbit for 2 years, but no one has an idea what it is for and what it has been doing. The X-37B has done missions since 2010 after being developed in 1998 and the passed on to DARPA. It was said that it was used for reconnaissance, but no one really knows. 4. Weaponized telescopes. The James Webb Telescope is a project from NASA and they will launch it in October 2018. It has 100 times the power of the Hubble telescope, and it is going to mean that scientists will be able to see the edge of the universe, which has previously been undetected. There could be more to it though, and it has been said that the telescope could be used as a weapon and even used to spy on people on Earth. 5. Operation Paperclip. Following World War II, which was called Operation Paperclip, 1,600 Nazi scientists were drafted into work on contracts for the government, including space programs. NASA has managed to make some of their biggest strides in the race to space with the help of the Soviet Union. The V-2 rocket was developed by a German, and it is thought that this killed more than 9,000 people during World War II. 6. Chinese space race. China might overtake the United States in the race in space as the funding of NASA has been waning. The International Space Station is only going to be funded by NASA for another 5 years, while China is pushing forward in investments and their budget is over $2 billion in only 1 decade, and it keeps rising. China wants to put a man on the Moon and a rover on Mars by 2022. NASA is also planning this, but they have a timescale of the 2030s. 7. African secret missions. NASA might have been planning for secret missions in Africa, and their presence was seen in the country in 2014, but they did not say why. It has been speculated that the presence may be for military activity in the future, possibly counterterrorism, ground relief, or maybe even in preparation for war. 8. Hacking vulnerability. NASA is a very easy target for hackers as they are one of the most technologically advanced organizations on Earth. The agency has made it known that they have suffered at the hands of hackers and had data along with secrets stolen and missions have been hijacked. In 2001, a British man broke into the secret files of NASA when searching for evidence of UFOs and left them a note telling them that their security was rubbish. 9. UFOs live streamed. There has been a lot of talk about NASA knowing about UFOs and aliens, and sometimes it has been said that NASA has streamed UFOs live thanks to the webcam on the International Space Station. In several instances, UFOs have gone past the camera, and each time NASA cut the feed. Ufologists have said that this is clear evidence that aliens do exist and NASA is covering it up. 10. Cover-up surrounding Challenger. One of the worst space shuttle disasters occurred in 1986, and this was the Challenger craft which exploded in mid-flight. NASA said that the crew was unconscious at the time due to cabin pressure, but it has been revealed that they might have been awake and knew they were going to die. Of course, this would not have been a good story for NASA and would have put them in a bad light, and so it was covered up. The Rogers Commission revealed that NASA had not taken precautions against catastrophic failure. It was also said that NASA had considered putting the launch off after advice from engineers, but they went ahead with it.